Welcome to the stream, my children. Yes, tonight is the night. Tonight is the stream night.
Hello there.
Why? Super gay is not allowed somehow? Nick Offerman and Murray Bartlett got Emmy Hey, good for them. I can't say any of the words in your message, but good for them. Also, what's up, Clip? And what's up, Nerdhala? Welcome in, y'all. Happy to have y'all here. I'm glad that they got no. Got the. So in addition to tummy pain, apparently I can't talk. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna make it work tonight. Taking the week off streaming for mental health, just D&D this week. I saw that. I hope that you are okay. But I'm glad that you get to D&D.
Shut up and take my money.
Do.
Went through a messy breakup. Oof. Yikes. I'm knock on wood. Knocking on all the wood that I can reach. I'm glad that I haven't had to do that in a while. Because that sucks. And I'm sorry that is the thing that you're going through. Nope, that's not the button I wanted, but look at my paint test. My tummy hurts, y'all. I'm probably gonna whine about this a lot tonight, but damn. My tummy hurts. Did I just go to bed in game? I can't remember. Where was I? Yeah, okay, I just woke up. And I need to figure out what the hell's going on. I gotta talk to Titus. Gotta find Ruby. I got my gun back. And I have to talk to Claudia. Gastrointestinal distress is just haptic reinforcement for Disco Elysium. That's a good point. That's really just getting me more in character. Isn't there... Egghead, I need to be better at interfacing. I need to be better at all of the interfacing. Okay. But I don't think I can get better at interfacing currently. It is maxed out. So, do I have clothes that will in fact improve my interfacing? I could give you some drugs, really enhance the experience. I do not, no, I have to actually think about whether or not I think that's a bad idea. And my answer is, I don't think it's a bad idea, but I'm not feeling it right now. Oh, we got gloves. We got gloves that improve interfacing. Let's put on these buck wild fucking armored gloves. That for some reason improve my interfacing. Yeah, alright, okay. You have an anti-nausea tincture? I mean, that's not a bad...
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not show off.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. Yeah, I want the full suit. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I'll probably sell it to some other cops. Yeah, I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Game's a little quiet. Genghis. Let me see what I can do about that. Let's not do that. How do I... Oops. What just happened? Am I just gonna turn up all my sounds? Okay. Oh. How did I don't appreciate this.
Shut up and take my money.
I will say after this reads if everything is quiet because I know the entry noise was a little but your dulcet tones are fine.
Well, let's... What? Thanks, good.
An old mirror hangs on the wall, half covered in shadows. You cannot see yourself fully, just the outline of a man.
Is it still the game
You have
sound?
no memory of the face that awaits you there.
All my volume's maxed, so I don't know what to tell you. Do I want to get sexy with this armor? That is a weird question.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Yeah, I'd have taken the choices a bit further and let you pick your gender and the gender of your devastating breakup. Narrative is easily flexible enough to allow either. I do think that there's a certain amount of, like, good control over... also, Tarzan, thank you for the meat support. I got halfway into it and then just got distracted. I think I appreciate the amount of control that the writers have by making you be a man in a straight relationship, quote unquote. Because I do think that there's enough about the game that might be a tad it's confusing. Yeah, still gotta be a shitty man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my thought was going. I got you more sunglasses today for free from a bar. I mean, that's where most of my sunglasses come from. Cool. Even water makes my stomach feel bad. I love this. Critical success and failure thresholds lowered by 1. I think I can forget that. I think I'm comfortable forgetting that. As long as it take 3 hours, 2 hours, 5 hours. Welcome, Tarzan. Welcome, Adam. I just realized I'm feeling a little weird tonight. My tummy hurts, and it is just putting me into a nice fog of gurgling spiggle widgets. You know, I kind of here's what I think. Here's what I think. Where's my shit? You are weird. Love it. I think hardcore aesthetic is gonna help me with Egghead's little dilemma, and I wanna do that. Him!
Yes?
My son. Well, not my son. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Titus. That's a. Finish is trying to steal my thunder because I'm currently off my meds and nauseous from withdrawal. I mean, I think I have more specific tummy trouble. It's like I just had a weird bathroom experience. You know, I don't think this is nausea. I think this is something in my body is unhappy. You know, like the kids say. And I might have sympathy blow. It's conceivable. Where was I going? Titus. Hashtag sympathy withdrawal. I have not withdrawn my sympathy. Please understand that.
Copper-nado is bad.
Copper-nado.
What do you want?
Old catatonic lady in the old fish market. Like pregnancy with nausea and the risk of death, but no baby at the end.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
I don't. Well, I mean, technically everything can cause nausea and risk of death.
Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kurong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got
Hey,
sick.
Evan, can you name a single thing that when you withdraw from it, you wind up having a baby? Unless I'm wildly misinterpreting.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day?
You don't withdraw
Said something about her.
from a
I don't
condom?
know. Finding
It's
something?
not a medicine? I don't...
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, pig.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
I'm this whole train of thought is not to my liking.
You absolute fool.
You're fucking with me. Your gun. She had your fucking gun.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pigs lost his gun to the pigs.
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions.
Where'd you get all the copies?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Fair.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction?
No, the only foolproof method of not having a kid is to not have sex.
Who'd want those?
That is the only 100% successful pregnancy preventer.
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
What? I mean, do abortions count as a contraceptive, or are they just like a solution?
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Alright, well, then there you go.
Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
They're on drunk accident pregnancy number 2. That's awful. That's terrible. That's not... Yikes. Sorry for bumming you out with that lengthy Tumblr post. It just seemed important. I mean, it's right. It's not an incorrect lengthy Tumblr post. It was just,
The children kept together.
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
more like who wouldn't? Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? Nope. We're going with number 4 for the most depressing response. I can't help but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that woman latched onto. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Whatever, Carl. Don't. No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Okay.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
We're in a tribunal and they're coming for you. This is probably going to lead to more violence, but...
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
Crown is bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or a Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. Don't forget, we're listening in on their communications. Their shit is way apart.
Mercenaries with automatic weaponry.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
They pierce ceramic armor.
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what, that they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Check your Discord DMs.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
I just remembered I'm wearing those gloves right now.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
Right.
What do you mean, okay?
Wow. Oh, there's so many options here. I think it means... Am I gonna side with Titus about this? I think I'm siding with Titus about this. I think I'm siding with Titus about this. I don't think that feels right, but I don't know. One does seem the strongest, but also, like, I think on the whole I'm more on the side of the Hardy Boys than I am the fucking paramilitary Strikebreakers. And that's very weird. Well, I'm not surprised I'm against the paramilitary Strikebreakers. I am surprised I'm with the Hardy Boys. And I think that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, just try not to get in the way when the whoop-ass flies open.
I think he meant a can of whoop-ass. Beneath the whoop-assery, it's clear that he appreciates all the help he can get.
I'll go over a few things.
Yeah? What?
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Anything else you want, Cobb?
No, that's okay. Thanks, Titus. Huh. God, I still haven't done that. But it's probably rubies. I actually have done everything I did on I needed to do on Monday. That's good. I guess I go fucking take some shots at Ruby. I guess I'm gonna go for it. The idea that whoop-ass works like a can of biscuit dough tickles me. Holy moly. I don't... My current... I want that thought to resolve so that I can... See, scatting always helps. Scatting is the most powerful tool in my arsenal. Now, I hope scatting can save my life when I get shot at by Ruby. Because I think that's gonna hurt. Do I have... I do have armor. I can put it on my body. Is it a jacket? Is it a shirt? It is. Oh, that's right. It goes under my jackets. Okay. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's go. All right. Oh, what's
You
that?
finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Damn right I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Yes?
Okay. Alright, let's go get shot at, I guess. Gun. Flashlight. This is a look. The hat feels so awkward. Ooh, +1 reaction speed though. Okay, now we're talking. That's gonna make me better in a shootout, right? Okay. Alright.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
My hand recognizes it.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. This is your gun. Now if we could only find your personality.
Sure. Alright, let's have an experience. You look like you're ready to deliver the iced tea line about that weird drug that kids are doing. Well, I sort of feel like that. Don't mind if I do. Oh. +1 composure, +1 shivers? Okay. I'm worried.
Your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
I'm gonna not cover it.
That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Fair.
Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest!
Really now? Check this out.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
You gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
Yep.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw your equations. The ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Get your hands on this thing.
I built it myself.
Oh, wow.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Put your fucking hands up!
Ah! What's up, Mel? How you doing tonight?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Yep. It's me. Tummy pain.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative.
I don't want to drink more water. It makes my tummy hurt more.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Thought you were Bennett. Yeah, I thought I was Bennett too.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
It's always time for Plunst.
What is our Plunst tonight in the midst of this psychedelic experience? This is the effect that Plunst can have on you. You just turn it down?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Yes, you are in Atlanta.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Okay, thanks.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
It seems very likely that I can do that. Wow. How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Alright, I'm gonna go watch Godzilla. Alright, have fun watching Godzilla. Godzilla's a good time. I'll miss you. Enjoy your Zillas.
She's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Praying for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
It was dark in the shed. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Shoot Lily!
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
Thought was the first.
Oh. I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your own boys told us.
My boys?
Ruby boys, formerly Hardy boys.
What? I don't even understand what you're trying to get at here. Oh, doesn't even matter. How could they be my boys when they're not even my friends?
Oh.
Those guys liked me, I know it. This is what happens to people whom people like.
A dull despair was creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wasn't it you who called me a human can opener?
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Do it by asking questions. I have some for you.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
That's not a question. That is a period. Did you say that Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Nothing more personal you had?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. And definitely not a reason to off someone.
Alright, good for you, girl.
See her confident gaze, her toned arms. Yeah, she wouldn't have had much trouble in the intimacy department.
Feel protected with the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate it, okay?
I'm listening.
Do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Is that the only reason you hung out on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
You didn't shoot the Merc?
Yes, I'm sure. In fact, the shot couldn't have possibly come from the roof. Otherwise, we would have heard it downstairs.
No one mentioned hearing any shots. And a rifle like the one used would have been loud. She's right. I don't think the shot came from.
You leave any flowers for Claudia?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
They weren't just flowers, they symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
Didn't leave Maybells.
No, I did not.
Okay. She doesn't give girls flowers. She gives them something better. Dead rapists.
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
Half an hour missing. You went out.
Like fuck I did. I was in all the time. I went for a leak. 10, 15 minutes.
Maybe some of those Georgia O'Keeffe kind of flowers. Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardenne. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
Never mind the pinball then. There's a secret way.
Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You're running drugs.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Huh, I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Oh, you had a financial incentive, though.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the union.
Mood.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
There, it's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Valid.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
Liked Claudia a lot.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl like her? You want to be more than just friends?
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
You said you wanted to run away with her.
That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Claudia was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Hold on, Claudia only likes truly buff men. Then what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem for her.
Hello there.
Belly, Sevales, how are you doing, my friend? I appreciate this game has a straight but incredibly dense series of dialogue options. We do have to keep in mind that Claudia is a gaslighting girl boss. That's true. She gaslights and girl bosses so hard that I'm surprised I haven't seen her gatekeep.
Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were.
Yeah.
I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
Yeah.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
And mine too.
Kim!
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already.
She gate kept you out of a room for half the game. Okay, valid. You got me there, Clip.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
That makes sense.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Clausia's room, lying on his side. He was still warm. The bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he was dead for a good long while.
Clausia didn't want to turn the lamp on. She was afraid of another shot.
Tell me what happened. Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal, a leader with no one to lead. She still wants to retain some control of the situation.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Clausia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
She seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
This woman has seen people OD. Clausia wasn't quite there yet, so why worry?
Clausia said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her.
Rube!
No such luck.
Welcome in, Rube. The Rubik's Cube. The gelatinous Rubik's Cube.
She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Clausia found it weird you came up with a plan so quickly. Clausia said you seemed to have a plan prepared when you got there.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
What?
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's always
blood.
time for plans.
It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
The thought plickens. What's our plunst for this? Yep. Plunst.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Clausia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
That's bad that she'd be so calm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lolly herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way.
Huh.
Although the way things are going... fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
What? You can't just drop something like that if you didn't kill him by hide.
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop, that strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And Why me? It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Oh, you're trying to throw me off. Yeah, let's go.
The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
You must know my name. Yeah, let's go.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with a disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
Gotcha.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogus.
Dr. Bees! Moros, welcome in. Thank you for the bees. I hope you're having a wonderful time. There's a particular odor in my basement that smells a lot like warm plastic, and that makes me worried.
I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, that was a real question. I know I'm supposed to know all about this, but I lost my memory recently.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What did you do to Madre?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat.
Did you know about the bunker?
What bunker?
Communist hideout.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Oh. Okay, it's time for me to get rid of this thing. Nudged it during drugs talk. Alright, let's fucking go!
It's always time for cleanse.
I'm not gonna cover the screen with the cleansed right now. Right now?
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side.
Woo! Woo!
It's quiet in your head again.
As an especially dangerous thing in a mini social community. Yeah. Alright, plunced. I wish I knew what the source of this picture was. Because I still don't. I have seen it everywhere in my life. For years. And I don't have any idea. Is that Emma Roberts? I know that that's Dexter. Aquamarine? I don't know what that means. You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
What? No!
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you? Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now.
She doesn't deserve to die like this.
No, wait. Finally, it comes to you. A way to
Classic teen mermaid movie starring Emma Roberts, Sarah Paxton, and JoJo. What a list of... What a cast. Okay, there you go. I'm glad I know now. I know your pain. I've been let down by women too. Yeah, no fucking kidding she killed herself. There's no conceivable way that bullshit would not stop her. Or that bullshit would stop her. I don't even know.
You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
cinnamon roll with coffee flavored frosting and pecans. That sounds good aside from my hurt tummy. Oh, God.
Fuck. Get a hold of yourself. He needs your support now, too.
I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. What do we do now?
Clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there.
What tent? Oh, that tent. Let's interact with the gun. Now I have 2 guns. Let's go. Aw, yes. The coolest guy. Weekly cinnamon roll. Yeah, 2 guns. 2 guns. They call me 2 Guns McCarthy. Okay, anyway. You are double cop, the coppiest of cops. I've never copped harder than I'm copping right now. Let me just stop and pick up some Dramamine. What a weird place to store money.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Inside.
You see a rolled up sleeping bag and personal.
Oh, hey, so this is a thought that I had the moment I saw her, and I forgot to voice it because shit went weird. Is there any chance that she's Kuno's mom? Not to say that all redheaded people are related, but like...
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Do we think maybe she's Kuno's mom?
The lieutenant nods.
Well, that doesn't mean that she's not had a kid before.
There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines. You should look through them.
I'm gonna look at the books and magazines.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover.
Ah, there we
It's
go.
not a magazine. It's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
Ooh.
We should read this immediately.
Well, I guess I'll read this immediately.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller.
Cutchless in a sleeping
This
bag.
was important to her when it was still hers.
Does it stop being hers just because she's dead?
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Relatable.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
D&D scavenge rules up in this game. Alright.
We could learn a lot from this.
Oh, what kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
Okay.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism.
Where the diagrams
Esoteric
of?
radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did she write about Lily?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. Except, but that's another matter entirely.
Every time I see your streaming, I sing to myself like a little Asian woman your name. Just thought you should know. What? What? What?
You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Think about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
Only 3 groups take parts in D&D world. True trackers can tell the difference between hunter, scavenger, or adventures by the pose the body is left in, especially if it's a fucking T-pose. Oh, lordy.
What about this M? Could this be La Puta Madre? Here, March 9th and March 15th.
Some heavy info to just put in someone's lap. It's you know, this, I'm willing to bear the psychic weight of this information.
Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate the lynching.
Yep, that's definitely it.
Also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call?
Prefer info delivered by cake with candles?
Did M call her personally? Why? Things played out just as she had feared. Except you didn't shoot her. It's in you to do something like this. Kill her. Physically, at least. You could pull the trigger if you had to.
Well, maybe, what if this was Puta Madre's plan? And this is, like, what if I've never actually killed someone and I'm just this fucking omniscient level master manipulator who tricks people into killing themselves? I don't think that that's true. I'm actually more inclined to believe my time-traveling husband of the... you drive people to suicide. Yeah, I drive people to suicide. Maybe accidentally, maybe not. I'm okay with the idea. Happy birthday, get well soon. Your balance is due. Your cell phone is at 1% with your terrible personality. Yeah. I don't think I could.
You could. You'd pull it 1, 2, 3 times and watch her fall. No, stop. He wouldn't do that.
Thanks, empathy.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The call was a courtesy. He must have held her in high regard to personally tell her he knew about her plan to run drugs for the competition.
I'm gonna look at the cover again.
The thick journal bound in brown.
Alright, I'm flipping through the pages. Alright, what's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads,
Always believe in the best of the He is a pure soul.
Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder. On top of that, forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks.
That's our only win. We're gonna discover the music of the spheres. Fuck yeah, we are. She killed the merc, turned the gun on herself, case closed. It's so tidy. So she died for nothing. That's, yep.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Classy was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
I want to heard the shot.
Maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
I have these other books I need to read. Medicinal Purpose of the Pale. That would be a great time to read this.
Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
Okay, wait. Before I do this, I want to take a bio break. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. So we're gonna drop some ads in. Yeah, we're gonna drop some ads in. I will be correct. I will be correct. I will be right back. And Moros, I will respond to that when I return. Because I see it. Don't think I don't see it. Oh, my tummy hurts. But I at least feel less lethargic than I did previously. So that's something. That's a big good something, right? Okay, well, if my phone would charge. Dancing to the music, baby. That's alright. I'm not technically back yet. I just turned my mic on so that I could interact with everyone. Oh. Okay. Okay. What I was trying to say was, Nero said, finally saw Annihilation today. Super good. I want to read the books. Just got that Apocalyptic Angel book, who is also trans, that just came out. I have no idea what book that is, but that sounds dope as fuck. Yes, please, I want it. I will say, Oneros, the books are very different. I've only read 2 out of the 3. The vibes are the same, but the plot is like wildly different, you know? That's a fat cat butthole.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pill. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia
Oh, followed with us. Oh!
By
I have heard of that.
Based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Anything about carrying an apocalyptic hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Alright, Bug, let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Oh, wow, I can't believe we're doing this. I borrowed it from my library, and there's a massive waiting list, so I need to get through it so others can have it. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's short. It's only like 200 pages or something. It was a fast read for me. Let's go ginger. I had ginger earlier.
You need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Boil it into a tea with birch bark? Yeah.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Ginseng.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
I get all this stuff.
From the pal, of course. Or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur, where you would find one of those, though. The book does not say.
My kiddo has these dollars that look like the Clintons, and I'm trying to figure out... Oh, has these dolls that look like the Clintons, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I was like, why does your kid have counterfeit money? I'm debating buying a copy of Urine Widow for them, since I'm sick of them not having it. I'm not familiar with Urine Widow. Dolls that look like the Clintons.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
Common metal.
Next, you need to combine the base. Lastly, is there anything?
Spoonful
the
of sugar.
ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins.
Right.
From the pal, of course.
Okay, cool. Good. I made a choose your own adventure book. Alright, what's my breakthrough? My hardcore aesthetic.
Hardcore aesthetic. Oh yes, drugs. We're talking about drugs. Let's face it, these flirtations with the hardcore aesthetic have all been leading up to one question. Can I do drugs harder now that I'm a hard cop? And the answer is yes, you can. You can do one more blast of Pyrrolidon and yellow shit powder. You can even pull a ciggy and a lager on top of that. There, you've truly made the hardcore your own thing now.
These are... I didn't expect either of these. Okay. Those don't seem... Huh. That doesn't seem useful for what I'm trying to do with my life. But okay. Okay. Alright. Oh shit, I just realized my music is still going. My non-game music is still happening. Alright, we're back. We're gone. The music's over. Everything's very serious again. There's no more cyberpunk darkness. It's just whatever the fuck you call the genre that is this game. I guess I can put my gun away, right? Sad hardcore. Sci-fi noir? It's a sci-fi noir is probably the right way to put it. You've been dead this entire time and the whole process has been unpacking your life's baggage. Honestly, I would believe that. That would be a fucking cop-out, but I would believe it. Alright. Let's do this. Andre. This is an interesting Tartarus.
Good to see you.
No, detective. It is not. We really should get to the whirling in rag.
Goodbye, officer.
But I wanna... All four back door hardcore.
Good morning. Yeah. Hardcore.
I really... Oh, well, what about this?
J'adore. God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
The 5 drugs you do in heaven. I'm gonna do this. I might even save Scum to do this because I'm really curious about it.
Sidechain the beat.
Don't even have to. What does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Start sidechaining it.
Sidechaining it, you said?
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Now we're talking.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
No.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
I was born ready, Ed.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak.
We are Legion!
What's up, Spark Minis? Thank you for the follow! Holy crap! Y'all, if you are not following Spark Minis, you should be. Oh, I can't type nothing for a shout out. Let me try that again. I managed to pop in the other day and watch her do some painting and some drinking, but mostly some painting, and it was a good fucking time.
This is beauty! This is life!
Hardcore!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
Your body is taking a beating from the low.
I just got healed from this?
It's making
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel alive again.
This one is for the anodic generation.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
And the sound and made it our own.
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
Who will be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Who would be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music? Alright, well, I did it. I did it, and I feel powerful about it. I'm glad I did it. Oh, can I leave you with a figurine?
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, strange little... The mother of humanism towers above you.
Okay, that's weird. What does everybody have to say about this? Is anybody gonna be like, wow, we did some shit with music?
Yes. What is it?
Nope, apparently not. Okay, well, fine. We did it, y'all. We did so good. Well, that beat's making my tummy do some things. That's cool. Okay. I want to go back to my extremely cool, good outfits. So composure plus 1 shivers versus, what was this one? I don't need fancy armor and stuff. I do kind of want to just still have interfacing. But my other clothes. Electric. Esprit de corps. Was I? Oh, I was wearing my revolutionary hat. That's what I was wearing. Oh, I didn't realize I could right-click to equip things. Wow, my brain's so good. Maybe I'll keep this on. Oh, but it's -1 rhetoric. I don't know if I want that. Can I make Kim be jealous of his jacket?
Yes.
Guess not. Fine. +1 empathy, +1 hand-eye coordination. Oh, it's just a trench. It's just a trench. You know? Like the kids always say. Yeah, now we're going there. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. -4 authority is honestly just A-okay with me. Let's go. Oh, not that way. Oh. This is like dangerously close to an outfit I would actually wear. Go blast Kuno's Bojangles with your new God music. You know what? I'll give it a shot. I haven't talked to Kuno in a minute. Oh, what's that?
Stop. Now. It is time.
Sounds ominous.
It is.
What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villier's 9mm pistol in your pocket.
Not sure I feel ready for this.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Oh. That's what we mean. Well. Both guns! Let's go.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Wow, they got fancy-ass armor. And she got a butt.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Oh shit, thank you for the sub!
Spark,
you're the fucking best. I appreciate the shit out of that.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate.
Yeah.
For the butt of his sidearm.
This catboy just went full racist.
There's something very wrong with him.
He's dangerous.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us.
Who the fuck is this?
Forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Dim's taking over and he's gonna be painting something real nice. Fuck yeah! Well, if Dim's still on when I'm done, I will happily raid in and wreak a little havoc. You know.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower.
Happy Wednesday indeed.
Peaceful. Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse.
Bye.
The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
Big one's the mercenary.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Whoa! Let's walk away for now. Seems like a bad move. Let's go. Let's go!
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire.
Which one is it? Who's right?
He is. I was wrong.
Pig fuck!
Oh, this is so intense. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin.
Okay.
I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Who's that? I didn't know you had a third guy. They didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did
It was Clausia.
that? The bird. You're fucking telling me a bird killed our cousin?
Shot was meant for her. She had a past, and I caught up with her.
She used to work in industrial espionage, and...
You think I'm fucking stupid? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now? Huh? How about the kid? Go ahead. Say inadvertently. One more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
I'll kill you.
Go away.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
She's not. She's bleeding out.
Fuck this!
Wow, okay.
There's a coarse shuffle against something. Is it a gun?
G! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
Stand there quietly, hope nothing bad happens. Where's Clausia?
Who the fuck is that?
Clausia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Fucking... Okay.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
I don't feel bad. I feel tense. I feel uncomfortable. Art, what are you doing?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
Shit.
She left!
We should have arrested her.
Oops.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt is
Wow.
heard of this one.
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Meh.
International something. International law.
Don't say it.
Say it. But now you stood there scratching your ass for 1.5 seconds. You think this helps things?
Well, Bynes doesn't
You
approve.
think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Oh, we're working together. She knows you're out of control. She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos.
Stay cool! How is she?
I'll be okay.
She'll be gone soon, too. Company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're afraid. All of them. No, the rest will stay. They would hold their ground, even if it means dying here with you.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Am I sure you shot someone
Even
already?
better, it will further destabilize him, cost him time, and maybe even lives.
Yikes.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
Okay, let's go.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor. Like dice rolling, the kinetic energy of the 9mm front-loaded bullet is distributed evenly across the chest piece and into his hands.
Go ahead. Give it another try.
I didn't do anything?
Great. Primitive. Take me out.
Throw the gun at him.
Kill him.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards within a volcano of erupts from your left shoulder. The pain flows over your entire body like an awful shock. A grim knowing rises from within. Half of your body must be gone.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. Then, 2 shots ring. And you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you. Through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then, the man squeezes the trigger.
I'll look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death. You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Now listen.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. He's not gonna make it.
Touch my body.
Warm blood pools underneath you. It's sticky, and there's so much of it. Don't go into shock. Hold on.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
I don't care. No, oh God.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway.
I see.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. It's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
Oh, she would have started loving me again, but I called her and now she won't. Oh my God. I can't forget get it, even when I drank so much. I have a vast soul. Yeah.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
Good thing you had 2 guns. Yeah, that's why I didn't feel bad about throwing that one.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Will I be a ghost now?
Brother, you already were a ghost. Up there, screaming along with all of them, scaring each other, haunting each other. It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are silent. They don't rattle windows or write letters in blood. The living do. Leave them behind. Rest.
Back into the fight. Yeah.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his won't sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double. Then
Oh, it's cleaned up.
from the pain. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Him.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
His jacket, Kim, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
Oh. I never even got him to put the jacket on.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Sunrise?
Sunrise,
Parabellum.
Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Mm-hmm. It's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
The war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Ouch.
That's right. Ouch, indeed.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the colonel, unsuccessfully. Then you threw your gun at him. A firefight ensued. As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit. With his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
Oh, fuck.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left. Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the Major before he got a jump on me.
Thank you. Although
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
there is unveiled anger in his voice.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties?
5. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener. No, she bled out before Everard's surgeon could help her. Everard sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
I did all I could there.
I know you did. It's all right.
That's right.
All.
Total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success.
+1. Ruby.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
How bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
Psycho-locomotor. I'm a psycho-locomotor.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is.
You alright?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Okay.
Easy now.
Lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of
You
pain.
can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
How are you?
I feel fantastic. Let's rock.
He nods.
What happens now?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too. Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
Huh.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then?
I don't know. I think the dangerous theory you presented on Classia, or whatever her name is, was wrong. We have not found a motive or a weapon for her.
Correct.
Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
Fucking Maybell's Kim, the flowers. The goddamn footprints.
What?
This one, remember?
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
Every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the case. But the hole in the wall.
I don't know. That's... Yes.
The goddamn footprints.
We the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
Miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet.
He does not know what to reply. Looks out of the window, then back at you. It's morning outside. You think.
What do I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Actually, I want to talk to you about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. Solving crimes is super easy. Solving crimes is almost impossible.
It can feel that way sometimes, yes.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
That's right. Let's give up. Time to start drinking. Say nothing.
Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates.
Let's aimlessly wander until a clue presents itself.
A red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Check Miss Classia's room.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
The door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. What? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to do that in a second. I have priorities. Glazed glass. I hear traffic. I thought everything was locked down and it was like some nearly apocalyptic or something. Medicinal supplies. Alarm set for 650.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go? I am sure neither...
Okay, fine. We will leave. Can I not exit through this door? Alright. Let's see how it is. Okay, I thought I was gonna just straight up die, and like, I don't even know. I thought I was just gonna straight up die.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Oh, I can still read books, though. Yep.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned.
Oh, I'm here for this.
This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Here we go.
The light just changed so much.
Who was the first innocence? Dolores Day. Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name,
I really honestly think
stomach acid rises to the
that I am
throat, and it hurts.
Her
You see a
time-traveled,
a wreath,
bedraggled ex-husband.
You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence?
Carnassian? Sola.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence.
Oh.
Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side.
I feel like there's intentionally no way you can fully solve this. Like, some choices and results are better. This seems more towards geared. Seems geared towards seeing how you roll with the bad shit. Honestly, I kind of agree with that.
Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Shoot me a hint. It's Dolores Day.
Incorrect again.
What?
While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind, she is not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again? Please, relax.
Vesper Messina?
Incorrect. Vesper Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vesper and Messina. Care to try again?
Franco Negro.
Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Intenta Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time a rise to stability provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the fourth instance?
All news to me. Maybe a few hints?
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of American Nazi. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new members. There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Kedra?
Incorrect. Kedra is a large nation in the
This is
mid-northern area
hard.
of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmarin mountain range and the Pacific Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Erno Pasternak.
Correct.
Oh.
There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocent
Antichrists.
some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence?
I know this one.
The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind. Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations.
Dolores, my
As
girl.
of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful.
Will the other answers change the end of the game? I don't have the slightest idea. I don't know.
More beautiful and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test.
Yeah,
The
I failed
results
this
and
test
your
miserably.
subsequent grade have been calculated. You get a D. Not particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade. Not that anyone really expected better. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book. I like that you're just standing in the cold snow just hours after waking up from near death.
What's going on with you?
Yeah. Thinks it's so smart. Goddamn.
Okay. You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Alright, I'm putting the book away. Him begging you to continue investigating. I mean, a little bit. I didn't have any thoughts during that. Alright. Is that a Squatch? Holy moly, we got a Squatch. Hold on, folks. Where's my puppy? Why are you on that side of me? Come here. Come here. The little pup. The little pup. I'm picking you up. You're the little pup. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got caught on the USB cord. Okay, but now you're not. Good job. Good job. Are you the cutest little puppy in the whole wide world? Is it? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, you are.
We've always been each other's greatest nemesis.
Come here. I already am. Jeez. What's up, Claire?
What's the
Oh.
Nemesis.
Boba doba. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put you down, okay? And down. Okay, goodbye. If you fucking peed down here, I'm gonna fight you. My bones hurt. Stop drinking the bone hurting juice. Welcome in. I'm sorry that your bones hurt. Wait. I can interact with the tape player? Let's go. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, never mind. How dare I be a civil woman and work the last week I promised to work? If bills weren't piling, I'd be ghosting. If you don't run, it'll be okay? No, I'm gonna do it. Looks like she left something on the table. What is it?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
Maybe I will steal all of the drugs out of her medicine cabinet.
The medicine cabinet is empty.
Aww. She really cleaned out.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Well, that's disappointing. Is the gift another body? I mean, enough people have died already. I don't think we need another one. Lazio knows not to let good drugs go to waste.
At least on the inside. A red thread has been taped to the glass using adhesive tape. It trembles ever so slightly in the cold wind.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Smart.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of her mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Is Claudia a woman of the evening? She turned out to not be the... I mean, yes, but she's not actually a woman of the evening. She's an industrial saboteur and espionage agent.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth.
And hardcore drugs
broadcast from somewhere outside.
One we interviewed because people claimed events happened to her. Yes, exactly.
The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullets. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Where's the thread? Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Where's the thread?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
The research in Cyrillic or Galactic alphabet? Maybe.
Ruby ruled this out.
No, it's definitely not.
The shot would have been heard from downstairs when
writing.
no one heard it. The likelihood of A prime has fallen drastically. You may be looking for a sniper.
Yes.
The shot had to come from a greater distance, beyond A prime. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yes.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Have a look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
About B2.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
About B3.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer.
Fair.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
It's only 28%. Truly cop math. Yeah, still under 40%. Where's the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime, the island in the bay.
She knows.
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
Trying to tell us this is where the shot came from?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There's ruins.
I remember.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Kim.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
We need to go to the island.
He sees danger. Another trap, perhaps. He must be cautious for a reason. This man has decades of experience. There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Remember an anti-aircraft gun.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
Oh, I'm going to the island. Let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lien.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
I have to step out and like... The thread is tied to the antenna. Alright. Well... I feel like I need to go talk to like every person now that it's been days. You know?
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an honest effort. I was watching until it went down. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not.
Ew.
Just felt I needed to specify that. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
You were right on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
Oh, God.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Nod stoically.
He nods back at you, even more stoically.
the slight head movements, oh my gods.
Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
Fuck yeah. What happened to Sunglass Guy?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad. No problem. They'll come back.
Hi again, gendarme.
Could he be a member of
Wait, did I just succeed?
Underground?
Of course. So I get shot and I have a gaydar.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes. This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
Are you a part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground? Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're a part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
What do you do? Why do you convene? What do you do? Kim's just super impressed because he thought drugs ate all the numbers in your head. Fair.
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people
vibing on this new keyboard? Hell yeah.
Symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The
My
future
pleasure,
will
Modular.
be
My
a circus
pleasure.
of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal.
I'm glad you got
don't
it
even know who you
all
are
put
anymore.
together. I'm sad that I wasn't there for the end of it. Does this have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing.
Can't imagine how
And the
frustrating a
mystery
stream
is,
it was
of
for the
course,
people in
mystery
chat
is
who
all
actually
of
knew
its
what they were
sexual
doing.
nature.
Well, I was not one of those people, so I was having a blast, personally. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
Hey, I have to think about it.
Do think about it, officer.
It'll be a 24-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
What in the great... Can I... What? Yes! Okay. I am absolutely... You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleyways and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are all these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? Most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Okay, I have to do this one. I think I can bail on this one. Health critical? I don't like that. All right. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm absolutely... I need to find out if I'm part of the homosexual underground. That's outstanding. Your hardcoreness is what was keeping you going. Oh, this guy's still fucking here, though. Do you want to talk? It's all about money. Well, okay, fair. Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. Près de toi. De toi? De toi?
Graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
One day I will return to your side.
This was Cindy the Skull.
It's like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is and blood. Some of it is even yours.
Wow.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
You're trying to imply fingers.
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable.
I bet that would look cool. I bet that would look so cool. Don't mind me, I have to go buy cigarettes immediately. Oh, actually, let's do this since I'm right here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull as you tap on the...
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights.
Where's the phone? There. Nope, not the toolbox. A radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked!
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker. No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Cronel. It only
makes
happens
sense.
when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely. No more
dangerous
than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now. You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard. Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a set.
Alright. Thanks, Kim. Always appreciate a reality check. Tommy!
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Live limping with a punctured lung.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
It was not the union muscle.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next?
Loose threads.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
Met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Rube.
Okay.
Telling him is a really bad idea. The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
She slipped away, don't worry.
Oof. Good on her. And good on you, too. Better focus your efforts on the bad guys. Mercs and such. Plenty of baddies to go around. And she didn't do it, believe me. If it's something bad, then she didn't do it. Didn't know her for long, but I know people.
He's relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about
Poetry
for one day.
Wait.
Yes.
There's something here. Stowed
Yes.
away in some dusty corner. It starts like
A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
Is a chalice held out to you in silent.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Did you?
I don't know. I think I may be an actual poet, and I've learned it by heart. I'm just a vessel for the muse.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
I don't really know.
No matter. Great verse is like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
It's a strange compliment.
Just messing with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop. They're more often into fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
In a small office behind the old military hospital, hunched under the green glow of his desk light, Officer Hans Blau browses through a test print of his Futurist magazine.
I'm so excited I'm going to say this.
Futurist. The typeface on the header is too small.
No joke, man. Fuck the police.
The lieutenant closes his eyes and lets slip a loud, long sigh.
If you say so, officer.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
I'm so pleased by this. Been painted over?
The old king and his horse at the bottom of the posters, in smaller lettering, are details about a meeting at a local coffee house.
Oh shit! Communists! Communists!
Looks like the students took your advice to heart, detective.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. We're building communism. Oh, looks like there is gonna be an ad, literally any second now. So we'll just hold on and we'll run the ad, and I'll take a step back. Oh, excuse me. I'll take a step back and I'll run that ad real quick. Cow. Okay. I believe we're good to go. Let's make it happen. Oh, look at this truck. It's Ruby's truck.
A lorry abandoned. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lowest.
All right. That hasn't changed. Oh, the old lady's gone.
A lorry stuck in the windows are fumes of heavy fuel.
Yep, okay, that's the same. This is just how I'm gonna live my life now, is just checking on everything again. Van Eyck Overdrive! Mañana!
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with boyadero lifestyle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. Not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Where is it?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
Can't help me get in?
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
What happens next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
What will you be doing?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
Sure you'll do good.
You know it, friend.
Mañana! What a fucking champ. I love Mañana.
Is this about the questions again?
No. No, it is not.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a lot. The packages are small, discreet.
I don't want to steal a raincoat. I want to buy cigarettes.
A colorful display of...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Give me cigarettes!
Here you go, mister.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's that?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
Gotcha.
bottles.
Oh, don't need drugs.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Do I have anything in my bag? I don't remember.
The tear machine stands.
No.
Okay, I don't. I'm gonna wait till it's dark and light that on fire, because I think that's when it'll be the coolest.
Mon Dieu, officer. It is worse than I thought. Believe me, I know all about that kind of pain. I've had hip trouble for the past week. Maybe it's time to slow down, enjoy life a bit. Anything...
Alright, you don't have anything cool to say to me, so I'm not worried about it. Sea Lang's still out here. Wow.
Wow! A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
Fair. Cool as fuck.
You keep coming back! That's good, officer!
You find your hands deep. The box.
Economical, but also...
Alright.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime.
Conceptualization. Can I fucking level up my conceptualization? Is that a thing? No, it's maxed out. Alright. Can't imagine this tree's changed, but...
The gnarled hawthorn tree.
Yep, okay.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the big men.
Franco-Nigerian.
A long, long time. They're not all blue.
This is what the
Which ones?
This set of...
You're probably... I think their poverty has been exaggerated.
He seems to have...
You have anything cool to say?
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Someone has to.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, that's disappointing. Reasonable, but disappointing. Alright, before I go across the water, I want to go check out Cindy. Oh, and I gotta check in on fucking everybody in here. Kid's not reading anymore.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, stealing everyone.
Ooh.
No one can afford to shop in this ghetto.
Say nothing, stare at her.
And you! Oh my god! Just look at you! It looks like even the police can't take care of all this. Someone should do something about this. Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes! It makes sense. Crime is the 6th element, you see. The darkest element.
What?
I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Yeah, alright.
Yes, what Martinez really needs is more vigilantes roaming the streets.
Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you, officer. I'm going to start drawing up business plans right away. In the meantime, do buy the books.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Oh, maybe I should go bump into the dice maker real quick.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the...
Yes, it is. Well...
Oh, and fucking talk to Kuno. Where's Kuno? Kuno, my boy!
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
Yes, that's true.
Cool, cool, cool. That's very cool to Kuno. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you. Who knows?
Kuno is fucking impressed with me. Hell yeah.
What do you see? No. These prints, I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no.
snow dripping off the roof. Aggressive youth-oriented. Was there any way that I could conceivably... I don't think so. No, okay. Kuno is my homeboy. That is a shirt waiting to happen. That's yeah. What about you?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
All right. Be that way. Kuno is your homeless boy. Ah, my homeless boy! Let's go find the dice maker. See if she has thoughts on the fact that I got shot. Oh, that's right. I need flashlight.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Can I order another die?
Sorry, I'm a bit overloaded just.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm just rushed. Survive somehow.
The bear's eyes are still.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I've been over here. Like, these stairs look new and unfamiliar. Oh, they're the same stairs. Probably turn my flashlight.
This coin-operated viewer is your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. If the lenses shift, the ghost shot. It looks.
Do I get anything
as if
cool?
It was its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make.
Oh, okay, fine. Nope, nothing. Mother of all walls, it's still there. So proud of myself. Can I go harass Gary the crypto-fascist?
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside. A plaster cast, honestly. He...
Uno is my homeless boy.
Give me a moment.
Alright, fuck off, lady. I'm just trying to see if there's anything cool back here. It looks like I did all the exploring a person can do. Until we go upstairs. Not here either. No one's here, but the coffee pot is still on. That is dangerous. Come on. How are you going to build communism if your secret hideout burns down? I think I have exhausted every option. It's half the world, so... Let's fucking light this thing on fire. I'm deadly curious.
The graffito has been... This was Cindy the Sky.
Step back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letter. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke. What if the words are not directed at the people of Montanese, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? There meant something above even those.
You've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. Disco Elysium. Say nothing. Stare grimly into the flames.
The lieutenant is taking a small step back. He looks at your face, illuminated by the flames, and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warm him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Goddamn right. Alright, before I talk to Lillian, I want to talk to everybody else first. The only thing from here? Oh, that does not seem so, alright. I forgot I had a hair tie around my wrist. That's when my wrist was like tight. Okay. Empty hut. Nothing to see. Just an empty hut. Not where I'm trying to be. I don't fuck with this empty hut. I got things to do, not an empty hut. Do we think that's the Fable Club? How are you still out here? It's so cold.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot!
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
Guess you were right. The men with guns were coming after me all
I'm not
along.
sure those were the loss of the men with guns either. Well,
Alright. Children.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
Not gonna say children. Very tempting, but I'm not gonna.
Danko,
There's
The legend, he's back. And firstly, I got smokes and piss and a little bottoms up, Captain.
Man, you're like bleeding now. Reality really messed you up.
Can you tell me a third story?
Of course. Drink first, story later. Not much, but it will do. This last one is the most Martinet story I've ever heard. I've never heard it mentioned outside of here. At first, I thought it was a joke, to be honest. But I've been on the coast 8, 9 months now, and in that time, I've seen at least 3 expeditions come through, searching for something.
The Insulindian Phasmid?
a shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned construction yard. The young men look over their shoulders suspiciously. The sound of their digging seems loud in the sudden silence.
Magic animals? No, man, this is serious stuff.
Kind of expeditions.
All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing's got a pull on certain kinds of people.
Wait, there's an inkling here. This is a faint sensation.
What do you mean with certain kinds of people?
You know, obsessive types. People with predilections.
The hole in the world.
Some of those exorcists come back after a week or so, looking haggard and dejected. Others don't return at all. The first time I saw one of these expeditions, I thought they were fucking with me. There was no way it could be true. It was just too high concept, even for me.
There's no way. It can't be. Or can it? You know.
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest. You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle.
I can handle it.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, it's pretty out there. Our story begins at a legendary design studio, right here in Martinez. There was this designer. His exact name is lost to history, but in life, he was a legend. Made it big in Aranya, where he did some real pioneering...
Holy snap!
Grotesque.
The Mountaineers are here for a squeaking raid. Hand over your cheese. I have dice. The best I can do is dice. I do not have cheese. I'm so sorry. But please, dice. Take some dice. You know, I have dice. Oh man. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. Got these are my DMing dice. Just some miscellaneous dice. I got this giant D6. You know, you'll take the dice? Alright, cool. I got where's my yeah, I got this big old D6. It's like a gelatinous cube. I've got this one that's got a skull on it. A lot of my dice have skulls on them. That's just my life. It's skull dice. Oh, it's very blurry because it's still focused on me. But there you go. I got dice for you. It's the best I can do. Welcome in, Raiders. If you have not yet had the pleasure, my name's Bennett. I am a they, them causing mayhem, a bisexual sorcerer. Playing Disco Elysium right now. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. In the latter part of Disco Elysium, so spoiler alert, I have no idea what to expect, but also this game can be kind of heavy. Just to put that out there, I have no idea what's going on.
Wow.
But there we go. Well, welcome in. I play games. I paint minis. Still very early. There you go. I feel ya. Yeah. This is my jam. Welcome in, Crystal Wolf. How was stream? Crystal Wolf. I just combined multiple names of people in chat. Crystal Mouse. How was stream? What were you doing? I hope you had fun. Crystal Wolf. What the? Can't believe. What'd you get up to? Hope I spelled that right. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Do I have any minis I can show you? Of course I do. I never don't have minis. I just also have really awful lighting. Oh man. Okay. That's a phone. It's like a miniature. Do you see how well I painted this? Okay, so this is the thing. The thing I'm working on right now is this Demon Prince for my word bearers. Today was your stream anniversary. Congratulations! How many streams? I don't. That's not what I meant to ask, but there you go. Oh, this is your first year anniversary. Hell yeah, Crystal Mouse, great job. Here's to more. Here's to at least one more. You know. So this is the Demon Prince that I'm painting for my word bearers, my Chaos Space Marines. Normally, I don't have any of them on hand, do I? No, of course I don't have those on me. But we got this big boy here. He is very work in progress. I don't know if I can. Yeah, so I'm playing around with the. Nope, there it is. Playing around with the black armor to try to get like almost like a burnt black effect versus like painted black. But he's still got a long way to go. I do have an actual painted mini I can show off. This guy I just did. This is my first experimentation with non-metallic metal, actually. So like the hammer and the chains and the wristy boys. Not super pleased with it as far as actually looking like metal, but I think it looks neat. So that's got to be a win, right? This guy's sick. Thank you, Tarzan. And then I got a bunch of other stuff that's all variously work in progress. That's the only done thing that I have within arm's reach. Yeah, the fire was a new technique. Oh no, wait, there we are. Fire was a totally new technique. I guess I can turn some music on or something, right? I have not tried to do fire like this before, but I like it. Definitely gonna do fire like this in the future. And I guess the next big project on my, literally the big project on my desk is that I have this big knight that I need to paint. Just got some base coat on right now, but got a piece that I need to glue. But he's got his own bell. He's got a torso hanging from his back. He's got so many skeletons. For this guy, my base coat was Army Painter gunmetal spray. And then I hit the whole thing with a black wash, and then actually used an airbrush to go back in with lighter silver. Which unfortunately took away like all the definition that the wash gave, but it's okay because I'm going to dirty it up and rust it up afterwards. And then down here on the base, it's just charred brown, I think is the name of the paint. Yeah, charred brown from Vallejo. Looks like actual metal. Hell yeah. Well, it's going to look like actual rusty, dirty metal soon. But thank you so much. But yeah, welcome in everybody. So yeah, we do lots of minis, we do lots of gaming. That's the move. Thank you all for coming in. And I hope there you go. I hope now that the light's back to normal, we're doing good. Where's this? Yeah, so this guy's telling me a story about what I'm doing currently, somehow. Did I create my enemies on Hero Force? Sorry, I totally missed that. Feather for Life. I have painted some Hero Forge minis. I don't have any. My minis are either 3D printed or kit bashed from like Games Workshop or any of the other model kits out there, or both. So like, turn my light on and go back to my paint cam. So like this one, for instance, that is not, oops, that is not done. Parts of this are 3D printed. Let me get my camera zoom to do the thing. Parts of this are 3D printed. Parts of this are sculpted by me, like the green stuff I sculpted. So these are Warhammer parts. These are from, what is it called? War Machine. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. Then I make basing out of like cork and whatever other parts, but this guy's not attached to the base yet because I haven't figured out what I want to do for basing. Yeah, there we go. Turn this light back off. So yeah, it's a mix of all kinds of stuff. And I do other painting that's not miniatures. Like I've got this where my dice came from. I've got a mimic. This is from my friends at Foxbite. If you want to get yourself one of these, it's a very simple, easy to build, sturdy MDF kit. It comes unpainted, but I painted it. But yeah, it even opens up and everything. It's got all my dice in it. Love this thing. Yeah, so primarily a minis artist, but I'll paint anything. Hey, thank you for bringing your peeps in. I appreciate it. You said you were you finished off with Fortnite. Started the day with art and finished with Fortnite. What was the art you were working on? Would you like to show off some art? Okay, would you like to shart, which is to say share your art? Because I would love that. If you could just shart all over me, that would be tight. We're very link friendly. Yeah, Instapost is A-OK. Let me see it. And do you mind if I share it also? Or do you want me to just keep it secret, safe, just for me? You'd be interested in a round of Malort night. I will not be doing any Malort tonight, thank you. I have come close enough to dying today. Dying is not the term, but, like, been having some interesting tummy experiences. Alright, DM cam. Look at this mouse. That's very cute. Goggles. Is this your mascot? Is this the crystal mouse? Just realized I can't look at this and chat at the same time because I don't have my windows set up. Are those little freckles? I already like them. I can't zoom in. Wait, no, I can. It's control? Yes. Worked. They are freckles. That's wonderful. Oh, it's your VTuber model. Fuck yeah. How do I get out of that? There we go. That's wonderful. Also, a free coloring page that's up on your Ko-Fi for anyone who wants to color it. Ko-Fi? Coffee? I don't know how you pronounce that word. I always say Ko-Fi because it makes more sense to me than coffee, but... excuse me. Oh, so you straight up made that and then colored it in. Because you're just too powerful. Ko-Fi is how you say it? Alright. Damn. I'm gonna have to color it. I don't have a printer, but I have a digital. I have a digital. I got one of them digitals that I can make art with. You know? Oh, all right. So we're gonna listen to this guy's story. I have no idea. Yeah.
That is, if he even exists.
He is telling me literally the story that I discovered myself earlier.
After all.
These are the friendly local homeless men. That's how everyone's coloring it. Totally legit.
He existed, all right. You feel it.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
He was as real as you are.
Yo, you get your sleep. If your stream anniversary is even half as exhausting as mine have been, all two of mine, like, go to bed. For the love of God, get some rest. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
Anyway, sometime later, he started his own personal studio here in Martinez.
Yeah, you.
And that's when he started working on some really wild stuff.
I understand the raid and run.
Glass, smooth,
yeah.
Forward-looking design language, the kind of thing.
Thank you, Crystal. Have a wonderful next stream yourself, and get some rest.
A paradigm-shattering revolutionary.
But then something turned. You see, it's widely known that nose candy and pioneer graphic design work go hand in hand.
Sure.
You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was so high concept that regular amounts of cocaine just weren't cutting it. By the end, they were bringing it in by the lorry load. Now, as you might imagine, snorting that much cocaine can't be healthy for a regular human, right?
Not at all.
Right. Wrong. Do it all the time.
All the time?
All day, baby.
Hey, tequila, pay attention. The story goes that one day he was balls deep in work on what he thought would be his pièce de résistance, an advert so minimal it contained neither text nor images, just pure white. Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's as white as a blizzard of cocaine."
What a fucking stupid idea.
But the story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they performed the autopsy, the coroner discovered nearly a quarter kilo of coke jammed into his nasal cavity. That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. We're talking high-grade Saramaritsian pure. Not that cut-rate shit your grandma does.
My grandma does not
There
do
are
coke.
those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter key of nose candy still lodged in his sinuses. That's what those expeditions are looking for.
I lost the plot. This is not what I expected to hear.
The cocaine skull.
Cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull.
Why do people think the skull is here in Martinez?
Here's the kicker. This designer, this lead designer of a world-famous design studio, was born in Martinez. A local boy, Martin Martinez. That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why they buried him here, too. Perhaps right under Ab's pipe there. Or probably further down the coast, or in some yard in Martinez proper. A hidden mausoleum.
I bet Harry's grandma does. Harry's grandma probably does do cocaine.
No, my grandma always told me his grave lay somewhere on the islets on the bay.
This is ludicrous and physically impossible. Sinuses can contain that amount of anything.
True.
Now, detective. Always the skeptic. My only question is, where does one get a shovel?
What do these expeditions plan to do with it?
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum. The gangsters say they want to sell it on the black market. And the ad agency guys say they're seeking inspiration.
Bullshit. They just want to snort it. But you could beat them to it, Harry. You could snort the magic skull cocaine instead.
I'm pretty sure they all just want to snort it, though.
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong stuff.
You said something about islets?
Don't listen to him or his grandma. He's just making things up.
No, my grandma told me. I've heard other people say it too. That it's underwater. Or no, maybe it was the storm sewers.
Or maybe it's in the air. Or in an ancient state pyramid offshore.
In a pyramid? Now that would be something.
What have you learned?
They're pretty vague about it in general. The gangsters like to claim they're looking for the grave of a friend, with picks and shovels. The archaeologists act all official about it, saying they're conducting serious research. Honestly, I think they're not really scientists, just rich.
The most doomed card in Hearthstone? Rattlegore? There, I don't understand what's going on. I literally have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay. A Rattlegore. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and idiot doom spiral.
The junkies, for some reason, are pretty upfront about it. They just say they're looking to snort some blow out of a dead man's nasal cavity.
Rattlegore.
Honest men on an honest quest. You should join them.
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as anyone on the coast.
I want to find this skull full of cocaine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on just a minute. Finding it right now is literally impossible.
Why?
What?
For one, the way is blocked by that big lorry that says Delta Logistics Company on the side. You definitely have to search the area behind that lorry too, yet it is impassable. And second, outfitting an expedition like that is expensive. It'd have to be a big production to do the cocaine skull justice. You need new gear, people who know what they're doing, all kinds of provisions.
Les, you've returned.
It's just not feasible within the economic and temporal frame of our current setup.
Yeah, cocaine skull.
Unless a bunch of money just falls out of the sky, we might never know what's up with that skull.
I have to agree. We barely have what we need to solve the case we've got now. We can't afford to run around chasing after quasi-mythical pieces of drug paraphernalia. Besides, it would look extremely bad for the RCM to be caught up in something that has the word cocaine writ large on it. The PR is tricky on this.
Indiana Snow and the Legend of the Cocaine Skull. How was my day? My day was pretty alright. I floundered listlessly, and then I had tummy aches, and then I streamed, and it was great.
Wait.
The streaming's been wonderful.
There's another way. Maybe up around the coast. Don't give up now.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation for you. Who knows, though? Maybe someday we'll get our chance.
He leaves on Saturday. Any other stories?
Not that I can think of, currently. That might be the case, yes.
You missed the Rattlegore. Les did miss the Rattlegore.
It's always time for plunst.
Oh shit, we got a plunst? What's our plunst? Plunst! You may take our lives, you may take our land, but you'll never take our plunst. Godzilla vs. Mothra. That's a good one. Church. Where is the church? Alright. Let's talk to all these people now that I've been shot. See if they have anything to say.
It's good to see you.
Wow! -1 got shot in the hip.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, currently I have something that reduces my savoir-faire. My pants. And what else? And shoes. Do I have anything that increases savoir-faire? Well, technically. I hate when couples fight. Oh, now we're talking. All right. All right. Improved savoir-faire. Okay, so what's the other thing that's reducing my savoir-faire? Pants. What other pants do I have? I have those. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Okay, what's my savoir-faire now?
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I have no water. I can't even do it. Alright, let's go. Level up my savoir-faire. This is extremely important to me.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, you
acquire fluid. No, I don't want to.
Yep.
I don't want to get up and take a break to do that.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
I should fix my shoes. What's wrong with my shoes? Oh, you're right. You're right. Damn. +1 perception, +1 empathy, +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Yes.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury
upon you.
savoir-faire
is now a +1, baby.
1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me!
The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon.
+1 to Steely Dan.
Some distant summer.
Look, Claire, that's what it is. I'm not.
Ancient temple.
I'm already 20 minutes after I normally stop streaming. I'm not gonna stop stream to go get water. Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Playing a lot of Gloomhaven, they say phrases like the stench of death a lot. Gloomhaven's great.
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Take a deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take
Oh, Mind Thief is also what I played. Yeah, and I also named it Mentok!
so familiar.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You have found the trace of an entity that's been stalking me across the plains. The Gloomstalker, the conglomeration. Shadowy organization behind my downfall. Possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine the true identity. You can remember where you first smelt the treachery. Yes, the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathed in her untrustworthy atoms. I tempted. Alright, let's do a dance.
You close your eyes.
Yes!
And locate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Oh.
Here it will begin.
Was this about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
My dude, if I could tell you what the hell was going on, I would not be playing Disco Elysium.
To rule the world.
As it ought to be. Where is it?
In the spinal cord.
I'm ready.
Good. Because from what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Your spine is Macho Man Randy Savage. Macho Man Randy Spinach. Bust a move.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. You must have touched upon an entirely new way of moving the human body. Every motion is pumping your brain full of
Yes. No, I am not sleeping. I am dancing.
The pioneering glory of hard style. As you open your eyes, you should scream, hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate.
I'm going to shout hyper, hyper.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the
dancing, baby.
The one called eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Still holding my clipboard.
Oh my god! No way!
Hard cop!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observed...
Harry wasn't human after all.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing
Oh, I'm loving this.
some sort of waving motion. The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance? No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on
I said, get in here and dance.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light
Is he gonna do it?
off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before him.
What's happening? How the hell are you dancing with that broken leg of yours?
I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on, then.
We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
Yes! Lieutenant, I am only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am not. Chain of command joke, future of dance joke, no more. Cut a rug, Lieutenant.
What? Get the what?
I said cut a goddamn rug, Lieutenant. Boogie woogie.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork. Plus, is that Ubi folk dancing? Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, you talk big, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick her.
I'm the one wearing the fuck the world jacket.
Floor to crack, to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you. It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either. Part of him is amazed you're both able to just dance after all these horrifying events in Martin.
God, I'm having feelings. Lieutenant is up here. He's in the orange jacket. I'm the one in the fuck the world jacket. This is a random drug-taking teenager.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost minimal. Are you sure you have the entire persona for this?
Together. Where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore filthy air. The sound above my head.
What now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
Oh, yes!
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten slave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
Am I crying about this right now?
I am La Rebachelière. I am the city.
I'm crying. I'm crying. What the fuck? You know, I've just been uplifted by dance, by disco. I'm in Disco Elysium.
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat.
Fuck. Well, that snapped me out of it. Thanks, Klez.
I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
Where am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jaunt and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
Spoke to the city of Evershaw.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right!
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
All right.
Goodbye, officer.
I have to stop. I don't think there's a single way that I can. That. You just earned enough XP to expand Kuno's mind. I have done a level. Wow, and a how? Wir sind schlecht, wir sind in Gefahr, wir machen Pornos. We're asleep, we're traveling, we're making pornos. Sure. You know what? Why not? Yeah, okay, that's that. We are Audi 5000. I've reached a pinnacle of my existence, frankly. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm so glad that I got to witness all of this with you. What in the sweet hell is this game? Alright, I told Spark that we would be raiding Spark. If Dim's Spark takeover. You didn't ruin it. You just made it exactly the sort of thing that I would expect, you know? I told Spark that we would raid in and wreak some havoc, so we're gonna try to do that. Oh. I feel my chakras are realigned. Like, this is wild. This is tight. Friends, thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow, around about midday. I will be repairing and updating my battle vest. I got some patches I want to put on it. I got some patches that need repairing and making sure they're actually staying on. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow on stream. It's not something that I have done on stream before, so we'll see how it goes. And then Friday I'm going to be back painting minis again, because that's what I do. And I believe Saturday night, I think I'm playing Alien Isolation. Ooh. Excuse me. Yep, there you go. I'm a tired boy. That's it. That's all of it. Just y'all, it's important you remember. Hardcore. What core? What core? Hardcore. What core? Hardcore. What core? Hardcore.
We got a real good start. Everybody starts from zero, you know what I'm saying?
Dim, Spawn's asking you, what chapter of Marines are you all painting?
Black Templar!
Brah, brah, brah. We got a raid! We got a raid!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We need better alarms! Brah, 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 brah.
What's we got? We got raid from Holy Fireman.
Holy Fireman, what's up? Thank you for coming through.
Holy Fireman. Damn, that's fire, man. Get it?
Yeah, I think I did that last time when you came in.
I'm corny as shit.
Thank you for
Bro,
the raid.
Appreciate
y'all coming through.
So, this is the Black Templars I'm working on. So you can see, you can check that out. I don't know, it's kind of a little laggy. So sometimes it picks up good, sometimes it's, you know, whatever.
I love the raid logo. You like it?
Look at that. Yeah. Oh, look, I froze there for a second on the stream. Hopefully, I don't know.
Hopefully, you know.
Everything froze.
Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing it did last time. It disconnected and then created
Everything
a new
fucking
video.
froze, man.
Oh, I know what it is.
There it goes.
I have to do, sometimes they, I forgot who told me, but they told me you have to refresh the page when it gets stuck. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Hanging out with us on a Wednesday night.
What was Mr. Fireman doing, man? What were you up to?
He was playing a game. I didn't catch the game because I had to help him set up for the stream.
Yeah.
We don't have... Okay, I have a Discord made, but I haven't really set it up with anything. It's made. So, if anything, I'll keep you guys posted. Once we do get that... Like, I think it'll be cool just for, like, a little community of us. Like, especially that we're all hanging out here. Like, we're all family here, so... Why not keep it all together? So,